Assalamu alaikum. Hello children, welcome to our English online revision class. In this class, we shall run over the topics you have learned during the term. So, I urge you to sit tight and enjoy the class. During the term, we discussed so many topics in grammar, phonics, literature, vocabulary, composition, and comprehension. We shall pick the most relevant parts of this and discuss. This is because we are looking at those that are so relevant to your exam as far as the first term exam is concerned. So I urge you to sit tight and enjoy the class. Let's begin with grammar. We discussed many topics in grammar. Let's look at them one after another. First, let's discuss the regular and irregular verbs. You have learned that regular verbs need ed or simply d to change it from the present tense to the past tense. That means a regular verb takes letters ed or simply d added to the base form of that verb in order to change it from the present tense to the past tense. The irregular verb, on the other hand, these are verbs that don't follow the usual pattern. The usual pattern of adding ed or d to the base form of that verb in order to change it from the the present tense to the past tense. Now, let's look at these verbs. The regular verbs. We have work for the present tense, which is also the base form of that verb. Now, if used to express a past or an event that has already occurred, we add ed to the work, and that changes it from work to worked. And that's the past form of the verb work. We have also the participle repeating itself. Study, studied. Work, worked. Save, saved. We have also play, played. Now, we have the irregular verbs. These irregular verbs like we say, do not follow the usual ed format to change them from the present tense to the past tense. Here are some examples. Go, and like you know, the past tense of go is went, not goed, right? Also, we can say went again for the participle. We say gone. Let's try another example. Take. So what's the past form of take? Of course, we can say taked. But we have took. T-O-O-K. Took. And the participle is taken. Now we have also the verb make. Make is a regular verb? No, it is an irregular verb. And so we can't say made. Rather, we say made for the past tense. The base form of that verb is make, but then the past tense is made. Then we have give. We have see. See as see, saw, seen. Also, give, gave, and what? Given, etc. We have hundreds of verbs like this in the dictionary. Find them out. Now, we have another class of verbs. We call them zero change or simply invariant verbs. Why we call them zero change? This is because they remain the same, whether for the past tense, the participle, or whatever. They simply don't change. The next time you say, I cut my pen, you will not say, I cutted my pen, or any other thing. It remains the same. It remains the same. Cut for the present tense, cut for the past tense, and cut for the participle. We have also put. So what's the past past tense of put? Can you tell me? Of course, is put, and the participle is also the same. We have also let. What about heart? Do you say hearted? No, we can say hearted as in the past form of hurt. I mean to hurt someone. So what do we say? Hurt. Present tense, hurt. Past tense, and hurt. Participle. Now, we also discussed personal pronouns. Now, you know, and we have been using pronouns in our daily conversations. Now, a personal pronoun, okay, you find out the definition. I will give you rather the one for a pronoun, and then we can go over to that. A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. These pronouns are necessary. They are very essential to avoid repetition of nouns. Now, let's take a look at this sentence. Aliu is a boy. Aliu attends Asafo Academy, Minna. Aliu is in grade 8. Aliu is diligent and hardworking. Aliu came top in Aliu's class. So you discover that the word Aliu, which is a name, a proper noun, has been repeated at several sentences. Now, this repetition made the whole sentence boring. What can we do? Let's check the next sentence. Aliu is a boy. He attends Asafo Academy, Minna. He is in grade 8. Aliu is diligent and hardworking. He came top in his class. Now let's check the replacements. The second Aliu, which begins the second sentence in the first one, the first group of sentences has been replaced with he. We have also the third sentence in that series, which has been replaced with he. That means the word Aliu has been removed or changed to he, which is a what? A pronoun, and so on. Now let's look at personal pronouns properly. A personal pronoun is a word that stands in for a specific people. That's the name of a person, the name of a thing, or the name of a place. Let me take that again. A personal pronoun is a pronoun that stands in for specific names. Specific names. That can be the name of a person, the name of a thing, or the name of an animal. Now let's look at these examples. He, she, we, you, our, your, their, it, my, her, him, them, his, and etc. Let's also look at the subjective and objective pronouns. We discussed this in our class with many examples. Let's quickly run over it. Subjective pronouns are those pronouns that serve as the subject of a sentence. You recall subjects of sentences? Subjects in sentences. The doer of actions in a sentence. Now, the personal pronouns we discussed. Remember, I gave you examples of personal pronouns just before this. And we have he, she, we, you, our, my, etc. Now, some of them are grouped as subjective pronouns. Let's look at some examples. He, no. So mention the right one? Yes, you is an example of subjective pronoun. We, her, our, your, it, his, etc. There are many others. So these are used to begin a sentence. Let's look at the objective pronouns. These are pronouns that serve as the receiver of an action. The receiver of an action. They are him, her, us, them, it, you, etc. If you check very well, you will discover that some of these are repeated. We have her as a subjective pronoun. We still have it as what? Objective pronoun. We have it as a subjective pronoun. We still have it as an objective pronoun, and etc. Now, let's practice some sentences. Let's look at the sentence number 1. Can you read the sentence? They called to confirm the meeting time. The sentence begins with the word they, and there is a proper pronoun replacing a group of people. They mean more than one, 2 people, 3 or 4, called to confirm the meeting time. Number 2, I finished the project. I finished the project. Of course, a project was given to me by my teacher, and I have done mine. I've done mine, and I say I finished my project. I begins that sentence, and if you check, I is the subject of the sentence because it is the doer of the action in that sentence. The next one, you deserve a break. After all that hard work, you deserve a break. After all that hard work, you begins that sentence, and of course it's the subject of the sentence. Why? Because you performs the action in the sentence. We have, she won the scholarship for her outstanding performance. She won the scholarship for her outstanding performance. Now, the personal pronoun in that sentence is she, which of course begins the sentence. And she represents the name of female. That means a female student won the scholarship for her outstanding performance. So she is the subject of the sentence. The next sentence reads thus: it rained non-stop all day. It rained non-stop all day. In this sentence, it begins the sentence, and it's the subject of the sentence. It is the subject of that sentence because the action in that sentence is carried out by a noun which is represented by it in that sentence. Let's try the second batch of sentences. In these sentences, the words printed in red actually are objective pronouns. Number 1, we invited him to the dinner. Now ask the question, who did you invite to the dinner? Him, right? So him is the subject of, the object of the sentence. It represents the name of that male which you invited to your dinner. Next, the gift was a surprise to her. The gift was a surprise to her. So her is the object of the sentence because it receives the action of that sentence. And number 3, of course, the last sentence for this class, Manager Ben gave me a gift. Manager Ben gave me a gift. In the sentence, gift was given to me, and that me represents my name. And so, me receives the action in that sentence, also serving as the object in the sentence. Now, we're going to stop here for this class, I urge you to read your books, prepare very well for your exam. Go through this and ask questions in the comment section. I will meet you there. Thank you so much.